Okay, folks, I'm here with my mate Dave, and we're going to start unpacking all the home brewing equipment that just. When did it arrive, Dave?
A couple of days ago.
Couple of days ago. Dave was sitting here on edge waiting for me to come through to Gabriola so we can see what we've got. So check it out. These are the boxes.
All the way from Ontario.
Hang on a sec. Let me just zoom in here. They're all the way from Ontario. So
OBK, Ontario Brewing and Keg.
there you go. And it's all, this is the home brewing kit now. So today we're going to start off and get it all together and get our first brew in.
Yeah,
That's the plan.
5.5 gallon home brewing kit with your mash and the brewing kit and then the buckets, cleaning, and we've got 4 beers to choose from, so we'll decide just now which one we're going to do today.
After drinking our
After
first
drinking
beer.
a beer.
All right. Okay, so we got the boiler going.
Now I want to get this one just on to start getting water boil.
Yeah, we just want to get it cleaned and get a boil on
63 degrees, they say.
160 degrees.
163 Fahrenheit, that's right.
Okay, so we need to get about 8 gallons of water to the boil to 163 degrees Fahrenheit. Or we're just cleaning out the kettle quickly.
Yeah. This is just to clean it from factory use, but
Yeah.
it's going to boil later on, which
which will in any case kill whatever's in
yeah.
there. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to heat up 6.5 gallons initially to soak the grains.
Yeah, for the mash.
See, this is Dave's part of it. He's the guy
For the
that
mash.
keeps track. He's got all these little papers and writing down everything.
But yes, we'll wait for Marie before we start with the actual mash.
Okay.
And she's done a couple of brews before.
So we got an experienced semi-experienced brewer. We brought experience into this thing. Well, it's like I said, Dave. I mean, it's not like we're going to make beer. It might not taste good,
For
but it's
other
still going to
people.
be. And it will taste good to us
Exactly,
because
yeah.
it's our beer.
Of course.
So I mean, when you make something, it's always good.
Yeah, but the only way you learn is by mistakes. So
Exactly.
I don't
So
mind making a mistake. As long
We're
as it
gonna-
doesn't kill you.
I guess that's the important part. Anyway, all right, folks. So we're going to get that ready. We're going to wait for Marie, and then we're going to get the grains in and the sparge in.
Yeah, and this temperature to 163 Fahrenheit.
163 Fahrenheit.
So that the sparging temperature can be 150 Fahrenheit. So if you add this 163 with a cold grain, it should bring the average temperature down to 150, and that's.
And while we wait for Marie, we're going to have a few beers and see if we can get to 160 degrees. That's it. We need to get our temperature up in the meantime. So we'll be back shortly. All right, so here we are. We got the kettle on the gas stove just to heat up the water to 163 degrees Celsius before we put it in the grains. We've got our grains and everything ready. We are doing the Cascade Centennial Session IPA. There's the recipe. We got all our different grains. We've got our yeast and we've got our hops pellets. So about ready to go. We're waiting for some of the other people to arrive, the expert brewers, and then we'll take this forward. In the meantime, we'll continue having another beer or two, I guess. Hey, Dave.
That sounds like a plan to me.
So the idea is that the water, I should put some hot water in first, it doesn't matter. So what you want to do is you build up water, grain, and you just want to have the grain, water just above the grain bed. But some people are more picky about it than others. I think it doesn't matter so much in the mash, it's the sparge where it's more important how you treat the water,
Okay.
how you mix in the water. All right.
So,
We should be
we're
here
gonna
in
wait for
temperature.
that now to reach that 170 what have you. So we've had this in an hour now, And the temperature has dropped from what 65 degrees Celsius to about 62.
So Dave is
Well,
busy
this seems
sparging.
Quite clear.
Yeah, that's lovely looking.
I mean, it looks really good. There's not a lot of crud in there.
Nope, no, you're doing well. That means that, yeah, the bed's done nice.
Yeah, so what's happening inside here, supposedly, is that it's forming a bit of a wheat, well, not a wheat, what's it, a cereal bed, or what do you call it?
Grain bed.
The grain bed.
Call it grain.
Excellent. So, and you're just washing it through a little bit to get a little bit more of the sugars out.
It's to get to any biddies out from the bottom. So you're
Ah.
not draining your biddies into your boiled kettle.
Ah. And
I've
biddies
seen,
being the little
grain
finey
Pros
grain
do on
flakes.
YouTube is that they,
And also
Oh,
the other thing.
wait,
over there.
Dave, I got to get this.
you know, so
The
that
pro way.
it doesn't form little channels for your wort now to disturb that grain bed.
So you're protecting the grain bed at the moment.
That's right. So just add it there. That something.
So, well, I can see that a lot of work has to go into brewing beer. I mean, if you want to really enjoy something, you've got to have some time into, you know.
Well, that's why our beer is going to be very expensive.
Very expensive and super awesome. Anyway,
So I don't know, Marie. What do you think? Do we need to do another
No, you don't.
liter, or is this?
Well, no, that looks good.
Do you think that's fine?
The other reason why you do it is if the wort is a little bit cloudy because of the stuff on the bottom, you know, hasn't converted well enough, you just send it through and it helps.
So must I put the
You're good.
pipe on for us now?
So
All right.
now we're just rinsing the grains from all the goodies out of the grains.
okay. So you're getting all the good stuff off of the grains and into the bucket.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Okay, so you wait until the water is below the level of the grain bed, and
That's
then you
pretty
start.
nice, clear looking stuff.
Then you
Yeah,
start.
pretty good.
You start adding some more water to wash some more of the brown stuff off of
Yeah.
the grain.
Yeah. So you still have water above the grain, so you wait for the water level to leave, you know, to sink below the level of the grain.
Okay.
And then, you know, you put in enough water for about about that much, a centimeter above the grain bed, and then you just let it.
And to that end, we've got a whole giant pots of water boiling on the stove, and another ice cold beer boiling in Dave's hand.
So we want to get this filled up now to 6.25 gallons. So,
Yeah.
We
okay.
went to the pro model. We went for the pro model. We don't have to actually measure.
I should probably actually measure mine because it would save me time guessing.
But isn't the awesomeness in the guessing sometimes? I mean,
Yes.
isn't that how life works? We all just we have a little bit of a
And
variation.
you know what's different? Some people need everything precise.
Yes.
Some people hate all forms of precision. I'm somewhere in between, I think.
Yeah, it's a good
No,
place
it's
to
still
be.
too early. Still early.
Okay. Oh man, you just got me ready
Because
for
no,
this.
no,
Is
you
it
want
gonna-
you want it that way.
Ah.
Otherwise, it goes there. I'll
I
open
don't
it.
want it to
Otherwise,
go
you're-
there.
I'll open it slowly, and you move the thing further as the
No, I don't think that's
Not.
necessary.
Oh, well, it's
I put mine
science.
on a chair, but you don't need to, I guess.
Anyway. Let's
And
get
you
a
don't
close
have
up
to worry
of
about
this.
oxidation with the dribblings because there's no alcohol yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, alcohol's coming soon. Maybe the alcohol came too soon today.
The first time you drink before you've brewed. Ah.
Yeah. Well, you see, the
It's a
thing
long
is,
way
remember
around.
that I haven't been drinking since November, so I kind of been on an alcohol cleanse.
Shame.
Exactly. I drank the last time
Sorry
at
to
St.
hear
Pat.
that.
You are the guy that broke it, man. I drank at St. Paddy's and then now again. But it is good to get drunk like the first time again. Isn't that fun?
Like your maiden voyage.
That was the good old days, man. That makes sense. Alright, I'm going to go get another beer, speaking of that.
You should have beer if you're making beer. This is a tradition. You should drink it.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. It makes perfect sense if you ask me. But then again, so does many other things at this stage of the day.
Very clear, eh?
It's doing well. It's doing very nicely.
Alright, so what are we doing now, Dave?
Now we're adding, this is a new recipe. We decided on a new recipe. We're going to go with Northern Brewer yeast.
Northern Brewer yeast. Hops.
Hop.
Go for it.
Yeah, so what Dave means when he said we decided on a new recipe is that somehow somebody misplaced one thing of
Let's
hops.
say it was the manufacturer.
It was the manufacturer. We'll go with the manufacturer. Yeah, the manufacturer forgot to send us
Okay, so
one
our
specific bag of
timer now
hops. And now we've chucked it all in, and it is all boiling up nicely now. There we go. Cheers. Okay, so what are we doing right now, folks?
This is your late edition hops. So 5 minutes before the end of boil, and this just gives a little bit of aroma.
Ah,
Not so much in the bittering. The bittering
Nick,
is
you
in
add
the
that
1
one
hour
first?
hops because you got to boil the acid out.
okay, so this is just the last flavor.
Yep, this is flavor.
Ah, love it.
Yeah, the ones what's
Flavor, aroma.
Centennial and that's Cascade.
So we're putting this all in now?
Yep. So this is going to be a very hoppy smelling tasting beer.
Yeah, well, because you said it was very strong. No?
Nice.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Coffee.
Centennial. So the Centennial is more grapefruity,
This one's in.
and
Centennial
the
is in.
Cascade is more
You got like a blend going on
citrus.
here.
Yeah.
Ah.
Citrus, grapefruit.
Oh,
Right.
There we go.
I think
American hop.
let's just maybe give
Yep.
it
stir.
a last turn. This is 5 minutes now, Andy.
Yep, 5 minutes, and
Okay,
then
did you set
turn
the timer?
And then
I'm going to set it now. I'm going to set it now for
It's
4
five.
minutes, 30 seconds. 29, 28.
I just wanted to say, are you going to set it now for 5 minutes or 4 minutes or 6 minutes?
just leave that timer
And you
on.
must
That's-
always knock that thing 6 times.
6 times, tick tick. Otherwise, the beer is going to get sour.
Yeah. It's an old.
Old Bushman
Okay, so
trick.
I think it's 4 minutes by now.
Yeah. I think 4 minutes you're safe.
And
You kinda
in
got
your
it right.
bucket sterilized, right? Ready to go?
That's
Oh, did you
sterilized, yeah.
did you chuck the stuff out, or is it sterilization shit
No,
still
it's
in
a
there?
different bucket.
Oh.
This one, it's actually, if you just want to have a, you can still see I left some
Oh, there's still
sanitizer in, which I'll
sanitizer.
throw out just now.
Oh wow! But you have to rinse it with cold water after chucking out that sanitizer.
No. There's an old saying, what did they say? Don't fear the foam. Right? Have you heard of
No,
that?
no, I was just looking at. I can't tell.
No,
what-
not that foam. The foam in the in the sanitized bucket.
Don't fear the foam.
Yeah, no, it's food grade
Okay.
sanitized. So yeah.
All right.
People always freak because then I can wash it out again, but then you lose the.
Oh, then you-
sanitizer.
yeah.
I mean,
I gotcha. I gotcha.
I was just trying to look at the water level, what we're at. I can't tell.
Oh, shine a
Well, I've
light
got
on
a-
there, Dave.
Right, I've
Yeah,
got
we'll
a.
find out in due course.
Well, let's quickly put the flash on here.
Okay, let's have a look.
Where's
Have a look. See what's happening there.
I think it. Where is it? Okay.
We're gonna find the.
Just don't drop the cell phone.
There we
in
go.
here.
7,
Oh, there we go.
6,
Oh, we're at 5.
6.
We are at
We're
5.
at 5 and something.
No, we're exactly at
six.
5. That's 6,
Oh,
6 and a
okay.
half just below.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, that's exactly there where gallon is written is what it should be at because
Five
that's
and
the
a half.
5.25 gallon.
Okay.
But is it an hour yet?
Yeah. No, it's 5 minutes now. Then it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to go.
Sounds about right then. I guess.
2 minutes to go. That'll take me down to go and open the water tap. And
Okay, so the water tap, we've got cold water coming out there from the hose pipe in there,
through this,
and the whole idea is to cool this down
Yeah, super
fairly
fast.
quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant.
Cool.
All right, so 2 minutes, Dave, and counting. No, leave it off. We're going to cool
you're
it down right
good.
now.
Yeah.
Gives me time for a last little swim.
1 minute, 25 seconds, Dave. All right.
Then you put that off and I... Now, Ollie, you must
It's all-
check for me there. It must just kind of run out slowly.
Yeah.
Out of the pot.
I'll do it. All right. Cheers. All right, we got that out.
Or you want to decant it inside?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're going inside, so we're going to put that, Dave.
I'm going to, if you take that off quickly there.
Up.
I'll just leave that one there for now.
You good?
Here we got
You
it.
good? I'll get the door.
Okay, Dave's got the boiled beer. The boiled sauce. The wort. Dave's got the wort. So,
Terminology, eh?
Warts
Yeah.
and all.
warts and all is here. We got it.
Okay.
And we are going to put it into the fermenting.
Now we need probably maybe a chair there for that.
Oh, well, where did that chair go that we have here? We had, yeah. Alright, so this is what it looks like right now. I mean, I suppose you can really see the beer if you're drunk. No, it's not, Dave.
Huh?
Where's the little thing that you stick in there? It'll work, don't worry. Remember, aren't you supposed to put the plastic thing in with a little copper pipe to...
I could call something like
Yeah, I got you, man.
I'll cleanse it, right?
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah, because it's not in here anymore. That little one.
Yeah, he had it out,
What was that?
the sieve, just to try to catch any of the biddies.
Hmm. It's a bit cloud. Oh, there's a bit bitty.
Yeah, that's a bit sieve.
Okay, what I'm going to do is
That's a bit bitty. There's a lot of crap in there, Dave.
and you can see what
Crap?
you would like to see.
It's a bit milky, man.
What have we got? Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that goes in there.
The coven is assembling.
See, I use a sieve with a cheesecloth liner.
Yeah.
Well, we
It's
can
fine.
use.
It doesn't matter.
It's very milky, Dave. It's got lots of little bits of
You know
stuff
what we
in
might
there.
try doing? Get it.
Not that I mind.
Suppose.
I'm just reporting the news, like they say, you know, on TV. It's
No problem. And then we
Now-
can keep
I'm
that.
impartial.
Try this, and if it doesn't work, then we'll get the hose and siphon from the top.
Okay.
Alright?
But that will all settle out in fermentation.
Yeah, we'll
right?
settle out. See, how much biddies are you getting? Are you actually collecting?
Of the hops, I presume. Eh?
Yeah, you know what? Let's get a hose. You have a length of hose.
We got that siphon thing that came with it, Dave, right there. Unfortunately, this is where the documenting of this first brew ends, because as it turns out, I'm not an experienced enough filmmaker to drink 12 beers and continue making a good video and recording the night. I thought I was pretty sure I'm recording everything, but it turns out the only thing I did was take a couple of fuzzy photographs for the rest of the night because my video camera setting changed. So What I can tell you though is that we did get the beer in, we did get the yeast in, it is fermenting and it's all looking great, and we will be drinking it. And I promise next time to have a few less beers and do a better job of actually recording what we're doing. All right, folks, cheers.